Today I wanted to understand the effect of RPM in a coffee grinder. For doing so I decided to brew a Kenyan washed coffee roasted for filter with grey cano dripper and similar parameters for grind size, water, filter and etc. The only difference was grinding RPM for 2 brews, one was 90 and the other was 150. For both I used RTT. If you don't know what is it, it's actually spraying water over coffee beans to make less coffee residue stick in grinder burrs. Both brews apparently behaved similarly, but the 90 RPM was a bit letting water to pass through coffee bed faster. I tried to keep everything similar as possible, then after the brewing was done first I measured the yield to analyze the data using a refractometer. After that I tasted them. To be honest, it wasn't easy for a beginner coffee user to detect the differences in notes, but the difference in body and acidity was easy to feel, and the 150 RPM was more textured and syrupy, unlike the 90 RPM which was silky. Acidity was more complex in 150 RPM and it was sweeter, which it wasn't developed enough in 90 RPM in comparison. After measuring the dissolved coffee in our drink, I found out that my feeling of taste is similar to numbers, and as you can see the extraction in 150 RPM was about 20%, which in comparison with 90 RPM it is extracted more and it was numerically more acceptable. So maybe we can say lower RPM affects the coffee grounds to be extracted less by letting water pass through easier, compared to the same grind size setting with different RPM. In the next video I'm going to try the same test with espresso.